Chen Moonves breaks silence on Rylie's Big Brother drama. The shocking truth revealed. Big Brother has always tested limits, but this week it tested hearts. And at the center of it all, Rylie. No one saw this coming. The tension, the whispers, the unspoken conflicts, all have led to a moment that is both shocking and heartbreaking. Rylie has been under immense pressure. Choices, mistakes, alliances, every decision piling up like storm clouds. It's a whirlwind of emotions that has left not just the house, but the viewers speechless. There were confrontations, voices raised, eyes filled with tears, and then the moment that changed everything. A revelation so shocking, so unexpected, that it shifted the course of the game entirely. This is not just a story about competition. It's about human emotion, vulnerability, and the raw reality of living under constant scrutiny. Rylie, at the center of this storm, had to face not only the reactions of fellow houseguests, but also the weight of her own choices. It's a journey of fear, regret, and courage, all happening in real time. And now, the question on everyone's mind. How will this unfold? How will Rylie respond to the shock that has left everyone, even the most strategic players, completely stunned? One thing is certain. This is Big Brother at its most intense, most emotional, and most unforgettable. What happens next goes beyond strategy. It goes beyond the game. It's personal. It's real. Rylie confronts the consequences head-on, and the reactions are nothing short of extraordinary. Tension ripples through the house. Whispers turn into gasps. Alliances are questioned. Everything feels bigger than before. This moment is a turning point. It's the kind of shock that leaves an indelible mark, not just on the house, but on the viewers who have been following every twist, every choice, and every heartbreak. Big Brother is never just about the competitions. Sometimes it's about the human heart. And this week, emotions ran deeper than ever. Regret, defiance, vulnerability, courage, all playing out in a storm that no one could have predicted. Rylie, facing the reality of her actions, embodies the complexity of the game and the rawness of real emotion. And in witnessing this, viewers are reminded why Big Brother isn't just a show. It's a window into human behavior under pressure. "I never imagined this would get so intense," Rylie says. "I thought I was just playing the game, but it became so much more than that. Every choice, every word, it all led to this moment." Facing this, feeling the reactions, it's overwhelming, but it's also a chance to learn and grow. And that's what makes it real. Tonight isn't just another episode. Tonight is a defining moment. The drama, the emotions, the shocks, bigger than ever before. Big Brother has shown what happens when strategy collides with humanity. Rylie, at the heart of this whirlwind, reminds us all that even in a game, the human element is unstoppable, raw, emotional, and unforgettable. This is the moment that will be talked about for years to come. And for every viewer watching, one thing is clear. Big Brother isn't just a game. It's a roller coaster of emotions, surprises, and OMG moments that leave us breathless. What happens next goes far beyond strategy, far beyond the usual game twists. This is personal. This is real. This is the kind of moment that stops everyone in their tracks, leaving the house and the viewers completely speechless. Rylie has been at the center of whispers and tensions for days, but tonight, everything comes to a head. Every secret, every alliance, every small decision that once seemed harmless suddenly explodes into a storm that no one could have predicted. The house is on edge. Every glance, every word, every subtle gesture carries weight. Questions hang in the air. Who can be trusted? Who is really playing the game? And what will Rylie do next? The uncertainty, the suspense, it's almost unbearable. And then it happens, the confrontation. Not just a clash of words, but a collision of emotions. Shock, fear, regret, anger, all mixed into a moment that feels larger than life. Gasps fill the room. Hearts race. Eyes widen. The tension is palpable, and the energy is electric. Rylie stands at the center, facing the consequences of choices made days, weeks, even months ago. Every decision, every strategy, every hidden motive now comes to light. And in that instant, everything changes. Alliances fracture. Friendships are tested. The house is no longer just a game. It's a battlefield of raw emotion. For the viewers at home, it's almost too much to take in. Every revelation, every reaction, every tear adds to a narrative that feels more real, more human, and more shocking than anything before. This is the kind of drama that defines a season, that will be remembered long after the game ends. And yet, through it all, one thing is clear. Rylie's moment is not just a turning point for her, it's a turning point for the entire game. Everything that comes next will be shaped by what just unfolded, and no one will ever forget the shock, the tension, and the raw emotion that filled the house tonight. Big Brother is never just about competitions or strategies. Sometimes it's about human hearts, human choices, and human emotion at its rawest. And this week, those emotions reached a level no one could have anticipated. Rylie's journey through the house has been filled with tension, whispered alliances, and challenging decisions. But what happened tonight? It's not just a turning point in the game. It's a revelation of vulnerability, courage, and the very real consequences of every action. The house is in turmoil. Every glance, every subtle gesture, every unspoken word carries weight. The tension is almost tangible, and every player feels the ripple effect of the shock that just unfolded. Friendships are tested. Loyalties are questioned. And in the middle of it all, Rylie must confront the reality of choices made under pressure, and the emotions that can't be hidden behind strategy. For the viewers at home, it's impossible not to feel the intensity. You can see the regret, the fear, the defiance, and sometimes even the heartbreak in every interaction. This is not scripted drama. It's human emotion laid bare, in real time, in a situation where every move matters, every word counts, and every reaction can change everything. It's moments like these that define Big Brother. Not the competitions, not the nominations, not even the strategy alone, but the way real people navigate an impossible environment, balancing their ambition with their humanity. And tonight, that balance has been tested like never before. As the dust settles, the question remains: how will Rylie respond? How will the house recover from the shockwaves? And how will this moment shape the remainder of the season? One thing is clear: this is a week that will be remembered for the rawest, most dramatic, and most emotional Big Brother moments in history. In the end, it's not just a game anymore. It's a story of human emotion, courage, and the undeniable reality that every choice, every action, and every moment matters. I never imagined it would get this intense, Rylie begins, her voice trembling slightly, raw with emotion. I thought I was just playing the game. I thought I was making strategic moves, small choices that wouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But everything escalated, and suddenly, it became so much bigger than I ever expected. Seeing the reactions, feeling the tension, realizing how my actions affected others, it's overwhelming. And it's humbling. Every word, every glance, every decision, it all led to this moment. I felt fear. I felt regret. I've even felt anger at myself for some of the choices I made. But through it all, I've also felt a strange sense of clarity. This experience, it's not just about the game. It's about understanding myself, understanding others, and learning that even in a competition, emotions are real, raw, and unavoidable. I know people are shocked. I know viewers are stunned. And honestly, I'm stunned too. But this is part of the journey. Part of growing. Part of being human in an environment designed to push every boundary imaginable. I can't change what happened. I can't take back any choice. But I can own it. I can face it. And I can move forward, knowing that this moment, as intense and dramatic as it is, will shape me forever. It's not easy. It's not simple. But it's real. And in the end, that's what matters the most. I hope people watching understand that. This isn't just about strategy or winning. This is about being human, in the most extreme circumstances, and still finding the courage to face the truth of your own actions. Tonight isn't just another episode. Tonight is a defining moment. A moment that will be remembered long after the season ends. The drama, the emotion, the shock. It's bigger than anything Big Brother has ever seen. Rylie, at the center of this whirlwind, has faced consequences she never anticipated. Every move she made, every choice she thought was minor, has led to a storm of reactions, emotions, and revelations that are simply unforgettable. The house is shaken. Friendships are tested. Loyalties are questioned. And in the middle of it all stands one person, navigating a torrent of feelings, realizing that in Big Brother, the game is never just about strategy, it's about humanity. This is the kind of moment where time seems to stand still, where viewers hold their breath, waiting for the next word, the next reaction, the next shocking revelation. And when it comes, it's impossible to look away. Shock, awe, disbelief, all rolled into one unforgettable instant. For Rylie, it's more than a game. It's a journey of self-discovery, courage, and resilience. Facing the fallout, confronting the emotions, and owning the choices. This is what makes this moment truly extraordinary. And for the viewers at home, it's a reminder that Big Brother isn't just a show. It's a reflection of human nature under pressure. It's the raw reality of decisions, emotions, and consequences colliding in a way that leaves everyone stunned. Tonight, Rylie's story reminds us all. The most unforgettable moments aren't the competitions or the votes. They're the raw, emotional, OMG moments that leave hearts racing, eyes wide, and memories that last forever. As the storm of drama finally begins to settle, one truth becomes clear. Big Brother is never just a game. It's a mirror of the human heart, a test of courage, vulnerability, and resilience. And tonight, Rylie has shown all of that and more. Facing unimaginable pressure, confronting the consequences of choices made, and standing strong amidst overwhelming reactions. This is a moment that will be remembered for years. It's a reminder that even in the most competitive, high-stakes environment, emotion is unavoidable, and humanity always shines through. Rylie's journey has been one of fear, regret, courage, and ultimate self-discovery. Every tear, every tremor in her voice, every heartbeat of anxiety, has told a story far bigger than the game itself. And it's a story that resonates with every viewer, because it's real, raw, and undeniably human. Tonight, the house has been shaken, alliances tested, and friendships challenged. But in the end, what matters most is honesty, courage, and facing the truth of who you are. Rylie's story reminds us all that even in the most chaotic and dramatic circumstances, integrity and emotion cannot be ignored. As viewers, we are left in awe of the strength it takes to endure, the courage to face consequences, and the raw emotion that defines every unforgettable moment of Big Brother. And in that awe, we are reminded why we watch, why we care, and why moments like this become etched in memory forever. This is more than a game. This is a journey of the human spirit, a story of bravery and vulnerability, a reminder that behind every competition, every twist, and every OMG shock, there is a real person navigating the complex maze of emotion. And that, perhaps, is the most unforgettable part of all.